So I'm going to play the first 33 bars as just the instrumental. The first sound I begin with is this organ sample, and this inspired the rest of the song from here. I have a simple effects chain, just some plugins that focus on the clarity of the sound. This one is called Track Spacer, which ducks the volume of the organ, especially in the chorus when the drums enter. That keeps the space from becoming crowded, and it acts as a nice sidechain for the organ to the drums. Then there is this guitar amp simulator. I also use Springbox, which is a spring reverb emulation, and it just gives a really nice sound and feel and vintage feel that we wanted for the whole song. So once I had that initial element, I moved to these acoustic guitars from Native Instruments. One's all the way to the left, the other is all the way to the right. And then I wanted some percussion, so I added these shakers and then bongos. Once I had the initial vibe down, I sent the first 32 bars to MOONGA K, and he got to work on the lyrics and the top lines for the song, and then we went from there. So now moving into the chorus, my favorite element here is the bass parts. So there's 3 different instruments that all interact. The first one is an electric bass that I programmed, then played on the keyboard. So I'm going to play that one first. Once I had that melody, I doubled it with another bass and used those same notes. That bass provides a little more weight and some more energy. And it's also just fun to layer bass parts. And so now the third bass is a sampled instrument that I found. First I'll play it with no effects on it. So this is what I started with, and then I'll put my effects on. Now with my effects. So it just blends in with the other basses a bit better. The final element here is a laser, which I added because MOONGA wanted tons of lasers throughout the project. So you can see how it's panning around the stereo space. To do that, I use touch automation mode, which allowed me to play the song and maneuver the direction knob wherever I wanted. And I did that repeatedly throughout each chorus to kind of make it different each time. I wanted to highlight some of the awesome recorded parts that I received from live musicians in South Africa, where MOONGA K is based. Definitely check out their credits, which I included in this post. They sent me bass parts, guitar parts, and string parts. These string parts were the very last part of the song, so that was the very last thing that I added. For this bass part and each live part, there's multiple takes that I was sent, and then I sorted through them to find the one that I wanted. You can see that's why some are muted and grayed out, and others are in color. because I kept some parts and took other ideas out. First, I'll solo the bass in the verse and mute my effects so you can hear what I received from the studio. Now I'll turn them back on, and you'll notice that it gets a bit brighter and fits the vibe of the song a bit more. Then we have the main electric guitar, which is the main guitar in the chorus. Again, I'll play it with what I got, like on day one, and then I'll play it with my effects. So it again just gets brighter and just blends in with the song more.
Time traveling lover.